Those sons of bitches delayed it. Oh, what? There's a little wind? Oh, come on. Real talk? It's just a little wind. Ah, well. We don't want another challenger debacle. So yeah. It was a nice show. Really nice show. Uh oh, thank God. Well, that was gonna be only here again for an hour. Let me see. So we were. I was talking about fucking. You know what? I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get my drawing cam out. Give me 1 second. Oh, I messaged Jack. I mean, I know I sound like a bitch, but honestly, having dislikes is pretty funny. So yeah, I actually encourage you to dislike my videos. I'm not even being sarcastic. All right, give me a second. I messaged Jack Stafford in case he wants to come, like on his YouTube community or his YouTube discussion page. Hopefully he comes. All right, hold on. Oh shit, I can't find my drawing stand or my cam stand. Where is it? I literally lost it. Wow, what an embarrassment. No, don't remove the dislikes. I'm serious. I encourage you to dislike. Seriously. I mean, just having zero dislikes is boring. So, wrong button. All right, now the trek for the stand begins. That thing is dark. That thing is colored black. I'm in my room's dark right now. This is going to be difficult. All right. Um, I seriously can't find it. What the hell? I also messaged Risey. I don't think he's gonna come. He might be a hungover, but hopefully he comes. Wow, I cannot find my stand. It's not that it's long and skinny and dark, just like my wiener. So I don't even know why I'm having such a hard time looking for it. This is insane. I managed to. Oh, I found it. It was yeah. I managed to be able to lose the biggest thing that would seem impossible to lose. All right. I came up with an ingenious camera setup, but I don't. Let's not see. Fucking no, Oz and well, Oz used to have a dysfunctional streaming schedule. But in order to have a dysfunctional streaming schedule, you actually have to stream. Oz fucking never streams anymore. It's funny. I sound pissed, but I'm not. But yeah, it's interesting how he has a members option now, and now like, so yeah, he has a members option, and then as soon as he implements it, he stops consistently streaming. Like, wow, Oz, thanks. Oh, Finatra has his DMs down. Well, I follow him, so yeah, he doesn't have his DMs open, even when I'm following him. Ah, well. Well, I guess we don't get any man bun today. All right, almost done my camera setup. Got a little distracted, but almost. Where? Great, I lost the lanyard, and I lost my glasses. My reading glasses. No, I found them. Now we just need the lanyard. I'd give him one more month. I mean, Oz is gonna stay up at night if he starts losing members by the millions. Yeah, right. Oz probably has like 3 members right now. I mean, yeah, the chat shows who's a member and who's not, but it's been so long since Oz has streamed that I already forgot who in the chat is a member. What is it? You, Berserk Guts, and Risey? But anyways. I'm gonna look for the lanyard so I can fucking keep my camera stable or stand stable. I literally just had it too. What an embarrassment. I mean, yeah, I should clean my room, but there's no difference with a clean, organized room. Holy shit, I lost the lanyard. Maybe we should do without it. I mean, I'm already taking a really long ass time. So, I titled the last stream freaking space launch because I thought it was going to be tomorrow. But they didn't freaking cancel it. Well, the only saving grace is Embry coming on. And I was having a conversation about rock music and stuff. Well, maybe, but you know. I'm going to blame it on camouflage. Everything I have is dark colored. No, I didn't. Everything's dark colored in my room, and my room was already dark most of the time. Not that I do drugs, because I'm too poor for that. But yeah. No, I didn't. I don't think Squisher420 knows me enough. Someone Go might know me a little more, but it's gonna be a little while. I'm gonna rely a little bit more on word of mouth with other people. El Hombre really likes he describes Nerdrotic streams as he describes the chat of Nerdrotic streams as a fart in a tornado. Like he doesn't like yeah, I understand. I totally understand. As for Spirit Scar, he did hear my voice one time, but let me see. I don't know if he has a Twitter. I'll just look on the Twitter for Spirit Scar. Speaking of which, the very first time I appeared on stream with my voice, I feel kind of bad now because I told Spirit Scar that he had a manlier version of Robert Romano's voice, and I felt kind of bad that I shit on Robert Romano like that. He wasn't even there, but I guess that's it. I mean, there's no walking away from that, huh? I think time will serve me good. If I just keep making more content, keep doing more streams, you know, I'll finally become a real boy. That's. I mean, my goal is to be the biggest YouTuber in the damn world. There's this one artist YouTuber who kind of looks like Matthew Gafford. I don't know if anyone knows who that is. And he acts like the Gordon Ramsay of art. But now I guess I don't know, he's getting pushback. And I was feeling bad about it. I want to be bigger than him. I'm going to be the biggest one. I'm going to surpass Jim Lee. I'm going to surpass Ethan. I'm going to be the biggest artist on YouTube, bro. I don't know how I'm going to achieve that goal, to tell you the truth. But give me a second. Maybe you can find it. That crash was not me. Nope. I thought I would find the lanyard over there. I'm going to spend the entire stream looking for that damn lanyard. How long has it been? 13 minutes? Liam has. Oh, well, Liam thinks that my innocent little comment has angered him. That well-read user, he's such an innocent little angel. Damn. You know, we'll tell you the truth. Like, out of all the, like, anti-Spurgs, I hate him the least. Because at least he has a sense of humor. He's not like Testify where he could have a sense of humor, but then he just fucks it up by being weird. I mean, by being like, well, you know, being how he is and being a stalker. But you know, again, at least fucking Well Red has a sense of humor when he needs it. Oh my god. The lanyard was around my neck this whole time. God damn it. Oh my god. I spent what? 10 minutes looking for the lanyard and it was around my damn neck. What the hell? Well, I mean, I can say that well, I mean, I can say that even though you might be really brutal sometimes, like you're nowhere near as bad as Well Red. You know. Yeah. So I gotta hook up this phone up to this very special secure tie now. This part's gonna be real messy. So the lace feels tighter than usual. I don't know why that is. All right. This is a very complicated process. Well, I mean, oh, Fanacho followed me back. Holy shit, Fanacho followed me back. I'll message him. All right. Message him if he wants to join. Why is this on? What the hell? Hide show? Why is it telling me that? Yeah, your chat right there is like half faded. Is boring really censored in YouTube? Wow. You see, my opinion of Java is like he's kind of like Ed Sullivan. So if he's on your channel, then that probably means that you're famous. All right, it's back to normal again. Well, I'm the only one that actually speaks like fights Java back. Every time I like fought him back, he never like really goes ahead because he probably thinks I'm being sincere. Hold on. All right, this is gonna be a little awkward. I might not be able to highlight your comments as much anymore because this stand right here is like directly in front of the comments, and it's right where the camera option is. All right, cam on. Well, I think Java might have a fetish for I don't know, Punjabi. There's a bunch of ink marks on that book right here. That's my soul out there. I don't know if you ever listened to The Police. Yeah, I won't be able to highlight your comments, but I'll still read them out. See, I messaged Lord Sinatra as if he's gonna know me at all. Nah, he's definitely be like, "What is this? This kid that thinks I don't have a life." I love how in the last stream Oz is like, "So Lord Sinatra, you suck dick on the weekends," and then I offer it to Oz, and he's like, Oh no, I'm a pilgrim. I'm too pure for that. It's like, come on, Oz. Stop trying to be an innocent little girl. Come on. If someone offers you head, you take it. The CG city that North Financia's building in like what is that? Fucking bootleg Sims? I don't know what kind of game that is. It doesn't even surprise me that he's playing like some cheap ass 90s low polygon looking piece of crap. Just gonna get the charger in here. I can't get the. There we go. Hmm. Um. Now, I I think I think of Bob. I mean, I think of Andino as kind of a replacement because Jabba started slowing down, and when he started slowing down, Andino started speeding up. So yeah, let me see. I'm gonna check something real fast. Well, okay, I will say that you know what, Andino's better because he actually appeared on camera. Well, sort of. At one time in the Jack show, when I still used to watch it, he appeared and he like barely muttered a word the entire time. So yeah, I know people say that Jabba has appeared and he sounds like a British guy, the most stereotypical British person ever. But I've yet to see that on an actual stream. So yeah, fuck Jabba. Andino's the best one. Just gonna check if the stream somehow went down. I don't think it would have, but I do have like copyrighted music going on. All right. Does Andino even talk in his own streams? I didn't even know Andino what did was a streamer. All right. Let's get this stuff done. So I'm gonna keep like trying to talk while drawing, and it's gonna sound so disjointed because yeah. Maybe I'll check out Andino one day if I'm like really out of stuff to watch on YouTube, which I have been for quite a while. I started binging this. You ever heard of the Caucasus region? I started binging this guy. He's like a Russian. He's a Russian dude that like lives in Caucasus or Caucasia or something. You know what? I'm getting really curious. I'm gonna look up how he sounds like. Does he sound like an old ass man? Because I remember him having a squeaky voice, sort of. Now Palacio sounds like a what? Oh, he's an artist. Honestly, I thought his profile pic was just one of Cecil's drawings. Huh. I had no idea he was an actual artist. He should he should reply to Liam's tweets and get himself hired. Let me see. All of these look like speed drawings, which he's totally not going to talk in. I'm gonna, yeah, just try a few videos where he might talk, and if I don't hear his voice, I'm just gonna say fuck it. He might have his freaking live streams private so that YouTube doesn't, you know. Let's see. Drawing practice 4 weeks ago, no views. What the hell? Someone should go over there and give him a view. Oh yeah, yeah. So I didn't really fully answer your question. Um, of whose stream schedule is worse. Now Liam's stream schedule is all over the place, like completely all over the place. All right, you know what? I'm gonna. Oh, oh, die! It's right here. He's gonna have the weirdest voice ever. I mean, yeah, I want to talk, huh? I mean, I've actually started listening to my own voice, like literally today. And you know, my voice. I don't hate my voice as much as I thought I did. The only problem is that I sound fat because I am. Like if I was on camera, I would be one of the fat club of CG. You know, along with Cecil, Ethan, and Liam. Probably Oz. Oz seemed pretty fat one time. All right, I'm gonna listen to him. I think Palacio sounds like a Filipino name. It sounds like who's that one Filipino guy that worked for Image? I forgot his name. Well, let's see. And Dino has a really croaky voice. He and just some guy have like really hard to listen to voices. Oh, so he's using Procreate. Honestly, when I start like trying to when I start like actually using my art skills to make money, I'll keep it real with you, Amit. That's I am that. I am what I am that not ethnicity that you just listed right there. I didn't want it to make it public because I didn't want anyone to care. But yeah. I mean, there's no surprise. I do live in South California. It's like 90% Mexican here. Um oh, Will's Portatio, that's what I'm thinking of. So anyways, Liam said that I shouldn't be using Ibis because its pixel count isn't high enough for art, but I'm still gonna use it. I mean, I can't really afford Clipart Studio EC or whatever. And honestly, I'm so used to Ibis right now. And I think the coloring's all right. I think it's just maybe some of the settings he inputted didn't allow him to put like into print a high enough resolution. I mean, almost all the drawings that you see on my profile picture are colored in Ibis, and you know. So yeah, I'm still gonna use Ibis Paint. Well, I mean, are you part of the? Are you part of the like Sooty Power? Let me see. Um. All right, next. Oh my. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 panels. Thank goodness. I am so used to doing like over 10 panels every page. And it's really goddamn draining. Here's one example. I mean, I think you've already seen it. Again, really love that face. But this is where the bees knees are at. This is actually going to be a money thing. Well, I'm at I mean, okay, look. I'm gonna keep my content as apolitical as possible, so that no one would be able to guess my politics. So, yeah. Amit, you're gonna get me in trouble, bro. I'm keeping these. I'm keeping all of this as apolitical as possible. I mean, honestly, by now I'm pretty desensitized. Like, I don't really care anymore. So whatever happens, happens. The only thing I don't want is a. I just don't want a global war, and I don't want a depression. That's all I don't want, or censorship. Still, uh, yeah. I mean, Cecil is too, right? And he saw what happened and how his side like kind of turned insane. Well, kind of is an understatement. He saw how his side turned insane, so he just decided to go to the others. Well, I can't believe that you're a fan of Occasional Cortex. I mean, yeah, she's pretty, but I mean, come on, she sounds kind of crazy. I had a crush on this girl in college, and she looked exactly like Alexandria. Like, she looked exactly like her. And then, like, every time I saw her, I would see that, and I'm like, I would get odd feelings. So we stopped kind of talking. Well, also because this thing hit, and well, I don't know. She never really originally messaged me all that much at all. She would always rely on me to start the conversations. So I just ran out of things to talk about. No, I'm fine. I'm totally fine with you bringing it up. I don't know. I freeze up when the question's pointed towards me because, I know Ethan and like Ethan's trying to bend the rules of CG to make it seem like, oh yeah, we keep politics out, but only in the comics, not in like everything else. And I'm trying to appeal to that part of CG, like keep it totally apolitical. Just bring up the history and all that when it needs to be. But you know. Sorry that I get frozen up. I mean, yeah. I mean, if El Hombre or Risey start going on their diatribes, I'm not going to stop them. But if they start asking me personally on like what I think, I'll try to go as like objective as possible. But I objectively don't like pedals, and I don't like communism. Yeah. Wasn't there one stream? No, no. We stopped messaging. She stopped. I mean, like she didn't really message me anymore, or ever. She never messaged me ever. And then this whole thing started. So I don't even know. I don't know how busy she was or is. So you know. Let me see. I gotta stop saying that. I think my human faces had to look a little realistic. I still follow her on like Instagram, and she hasn't blocked me or anything. But yeah. I mean, she's already got her own life to live now. She's all graduated and stuff, and I've got this to do. Trust me, it wouldn't be worth it stalking her, because that girl, every time I would talk to her, it would always be about school. Like that would be the only subject she'd be able to talk about. And yeah, if we talk about the same thing over and over again, which I'm already pretty disinterested in the first place, then I eventually just run out of things to talk about. How about you trying to expose me? I wouldn't even know how to Cypress talk. You know, that's a question. If I had access to, if I was able to hack, what would I do with it? There's this one guy that hacked into Area 51 and saw so many things, but he was high at the same time, so a lot of the things he claimed to have seen were probably just his hallucinations. I think that's what I would do. Hack Area 51. He got he got a double life sentence for it. I think. No. I'm thinking of another guy. The guy who did the Silk Road. Amit, you know the Silk Road? Did you frequent it back then? If you didn't, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I am a nerd. Oh, she is, yeah. Honestly, if I tried to message her back, I mean, she's totally gonna, like, I don't know, it wouldn't look good. So I'll just keep following her, but yeah. Maybe I can have her assume that I'm dead. I think I made that panel in the middle too fucking small. God damn it. Amazing. So pop culture, what can we talk about with pop culture? I mean, nobody's really doing anything. Could talk about celebrity deaths, but I don't know any celebrities. I don't know anything about them that. Let me see. Well, I mean, they don't only sell drugs on the Silk Road. They can sell like they sell fake IDs. What else? That's all I can think about. Fake IDs and dope that they sold. YouTube better not strike me for saying that word dope. You know what? I did try to talk about pop culture with her. It would go for a while, and then it would circle all the way back to school. It's like, Jesus Christ, lady. I guess she had a lot more to talk about because she was actually like 2 years advanced from me. So she had been there longer. Yeah, I'm gonna widen that panel a little bit. Now, now, what I do when I draft comics is just like I would have, if it was like I don't know, last year I would have had a bunch of drawings of figures here. But no, I've gotten really lazy and like I'm starting to rush things. So instead, I just leave the figure drawing up to interpretation. Um, she would get a restraining order on me if I asked her to appear on the Oz show. I mean, the Oz show is so radioactively like it's such a black hole of like retardation that it's like dangerous to the public. I mean, yeah, I have Rizzy Lee on here, and I just let him just speak out, and you do gotta have the ears of a you gotta have steel made ears in order to like try to keep up, but I mean, Testy makes all the difference in the world. As soon as he comes on, and then Ray Bear, nope, radiation, straight up radiation. That being said, the Oz Show is, in my opinion, the absolutely most entertaining stream in like, well, fuck it, in CG. No, on YouTube, I mean, because I mean, a lot of big streams plateau because then everyone like likes each other, and the chat moves so fast that nobody gets highlighted. So yeah. How did I get into CG? I think. All right, I used to watch Andy Worski. You know, what was that meme? That Andy Worski was back the fuck down, right? I forgot what it was. Let me see. Let me see. Let me read. Let me look it up. Andy Worski. Uh, gun video. Hmm. So yeah, I used to watch him, and yeah, he has a Spider-Man mug. I stopped watching him like once he started having podcasts and all these weirdos on, because that was super boring. And then I learned that it started going into extremist territory. So I definitely wasn't gonna go back. That one Asian guy stopped appearing with him. I don't know who that guy was, Chris. And they had one video where they were showing classic Marvel superheroes, but with realistic bodies. They were all obese and all that. And I found that really funny. Then I kept going. I found Captain that one guy who was in CG for a long time, but then like I forgot his. Oh, okay. Let me think. It was Captain something. Obviously not Chokeout. Um. Okay, I'm just gonna type in. I totally forgot what this guy's name was. He's anti now, but he was one of the original founders. But like everyone kind of like abandoned him. He was in one of the old streams, and when Ethan announced his success, he was playing video games. He looked really angry. Captain Cummings, there we go. Yeah, Captain Cummings. I saw Captain Cummings' video on Marvel characters and all that with the realistic bodies. And then from that, I found Zach's video, which is the same thing. Zach just put out more content, I guess. And then because of that, then Ethan started appearing in my feed. But I really started latching on to Ethan because of his how to draw comics videos, like his perspective one. I didn't know how to do perspective. Like I barely knew how to do 1 point perspective at the time. Now the earliest I can recount I was in CG was the Passion of Nasser stream. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I saw that stream live. And yeah, so I must have been around for like 2 years, but I was under a different username, and I wouldn't participate in the chat because I'd be too nervous. So yeah, that's how I got into CG. Um, Sometimes I talk about it to my friend. He doesn't really give me a response. He probably thinks it's like Gamergate, and Gamergate turned extremist, right? Well, I mean, it doesn't even exist anymore, but So yeah, unlike everyone, I didn't really discover Ethan through his Star Wars videos. It was more like because of Zach, and then because I wanted to learn how to draw comics. I mean, I've drawn comics for like what, a decade, ever since I was a really little kid. The one comic I had one of my first comics. I had like so it was just one page. I had like what 16 panels, and it was a fight between two Mega Man characters. I got 3 panels done, and then that was it. That's as far as it went. You know. Stay back, guys. Let me see. Stay the fuck back. That guy. Comics explain. Let me see. Uh, when Zach would put out a video about like the fucking comic book stock market, and I wouldn't have any comic videos to watch, or like I binge watched all Zach's videos and I didn't have any more to watch. I would go on other channels, like who's that blonde guy that lives in Florida? Comic Tropes. For a long time, I started watching him, and because he made some really good content. But then he started going way into the fucking. Or no. I stopped following him when I learned that he was anti CG. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have been surprised, but yeah, I stopped kind of following him there. And yeah, but I would say Comic Tropes is the most comparable in content. There's this one comic guy, and I don't know what his stance is. He made the video where like, oh yeah, Godzilla Mendoza, and that guy, I don't know what his stance is, and I hope to not learn it. I would watch more of his videos, but he stopped doing videos where he would laugh at bad comic book art. I guess he just ran out, and I mean he had potential, but I mean I don't care to watch Let's Plays unless it's by Let's Players I actually like, and even then I barely watch Let's Plays anymore. Damn it! I messaged Jack Stafford. He wanted to go on another fucking stream. I told him, and still nothing. Oh well, maybe next time. Comic Book Girl 19. Let me see. Let me look this woman up. Oh, the only other like comic channel that's not associated with CG, I'm assuming, that I'm watching right now is what is it? Casually Comics. The one who looks like uh, a really pretty female version of Snoop Dogg. She's like the only other comics YouTuber I watch right now. Because she seems based to me. Like in her that one Marvel character who had like who has like a boob window, she could have gone the way of a you'd expect from anyone. I say that it's sexist or something, and that it's like not suitable for comics. But no, she didn't. She totally justified it, and she argued in favor, and she like argued it logically, which is what I really liked about it. So yeah, I just hope if she's not if she's not if she's not for YouTube, I mean, if she's not for CG, then I hope at least that she isn't insane. She doesn't seem to be insane. I The most she can do, I guess, is just not talk about it too much or ignore it. All right, I'm on Comic Book Girls 19's channel. She has blue hair, half of her shaved hair, half of her head shaved, all of her head shaved. She's she actually no she no, she's still on YouTube, but she's not doing comics anymore. She's doing novels. Amit, is this does does this sexually gratify you, Amit? What the hell? Amit, I'm surprised. I didn't know you were into that kind of stuff. Let me see how many subscribers she has. 502,000 subscribers. Holy crap. Right now, I think Nerdrotic is like the biggest YouTuber to have associations with CG besides Geeks and Gamers. But I'm not going to count Geeks and Gamers because they're a group, not just one guy. There's this one Let's Player I was kind of sort of getting into, but then her Harry Potter British accent started getting on my nerves, so I stopped watching. And most of her videos, she's just looking at the in a into space like a squirrel. That got really annoying. Yeah, 502,000 fucking subscribers. Holy shit. On her, maybe because maybe it's a blue hair. I mean, why does maybe that's why Renfrew is like caught Risey's heart because of the blue hair. Um, she's been maybe one reason why she kind of started going a little more obscure is because I'm reading her about page and it says that she got demonetized on everything. I wonder how controversial she's gotten. Is she promoting Satan or something? Wow. She rocked the half shaved head look for 8 years. It's pretty odd. I think Casually Comics has like a one up on her because Casually Comics seems to change her hair color every freaking video. She must be big into cosplay, but I haven't seen any cosplays by her. Now, as for Comic Book Girl 19, yeah, her cosplays look good. This RoboCop one looks good. Let me see. Yeah, I'm surprised my voice doesn't hurt to talk right now because I was talking pretty loud last stream. Now, one YouTuber that's I don't know how associated with Comic Day he is. He's kind of like on the sidelines, but he works directly with some people from Comic Day. It's an RJ from the Fourth Age, and he goes on like these fucking college level lectures on all of his videos about heroes and like philosophy and shit. And yeah, that this is the guy I like. I think I watch him the most out of everyone, even more than Zach. And yeah, and it surprises me that nobody talks about Fourth Age, or I mean RJ, or whatever, because I think his stuff is extremely valuable. Like if you know how to, if you don't know how to write a hero, then you can like look to him, and he explains all this stuff that you know the way Marvel is right now, and the fan response, and like just the whole thing about the progressive movement. He explains it all, and it just totally like makes so much sense now. And I'm not even questioning anymore why people do things, because I already know why they do things. I learned through him that comic book superheroes and movies have very dialed down colors that don't contrast too much, because in comics bright contrasting colors were used for movement, and it would look garish in a movie because there already is movement. You don't need to have contrasting colors anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's been sleeping on that guy. So I haven't even got any drawing on. I gotta get this page done. Fourth age, fourth age. Yeah, he started political. He majored. I'm guessing is that what his major was, the fourth age. But he went to college for political science, and yeah. Oh, he did stream with Michael Bancroft. All right. I think he's working with someone that worked with Micah. Fourth age, yeah. Only that the fourth part is in letters, not in numerals, but I don't think that would matter. Yeah, you'll his his profile pic is a shield with an eagle on it. So I'll give you like one thing. The reason why like social justices can't take criticism and get mad so easily is because that in their world they are the gods. Since a lot of them are like aren't religious, so they look to themselves as gods. And to criticize them is to question them, and that's where it comes from. And that they always seem to like be canceling people. Yeah. The reason why they seem to like never be done or satisfied canceling enough people, they just want to keep canceling and keep destroying, because that's like literally part of their philosophy. Like they can't be they can't be like have any enjoyment. They have to be miserable and in turn make other people miserable as well. So yeah. Oh, he has a lot to say about Captain Marvel. A whole crud load. You should see this one video. Let me see. Uh, Basically, he found an application that Marvel sends out to college students to see if they want to become editors, editors for free. Basically, internship. And the Yeah, Marvel is looking for free labor to help edit comics. That's the title of the video. And it is like really looks like Marvel is like promoting slave labor, making college students do their work for them. And like near the end of the video, he explains why they're specifically looking for college students. Although I'm pretty sure we can all guess. He also says that the students are required to move or have already be living in New York, which is stupid and insane. One, because emails exist. You don't need to move anywhere. I mean, come on. You can literally email each other the fucking pages. And two, New York living costs is through the roof. How will a college student be able to make it? And again, it's an internship. Zach described his voice as sounding robotic, but I don't really see it. I mean, at least he's not like Zach and he like rambles on for 10 hours and then gets into the actual point of the goddamn video 2 minutes before it ends. No, my favorite Zach video is the sadness of Jack Kirby. Like I've gone to that one like several times. I wish Zach did more like kind of memorial videos of like that, but you can't really force it. So, Ahmed, do you have a favorite comic artist? My favorite comic artist is John Buscema. I guess I'm kind of biased towards half naked women dancing, but yeah, yeah. I'll just wait for you to type in your favorite if you have one in the chat. Meanwhile, I'll finally get the goddamn drawing this. Honestly, now that I've been drawing so much, every time I see like lazily produced art, I start getting really angry. Alex Ross, let me see. Alex Ross. He's got. Oh, this guy. He did all those realistic paintings. Yeah, this guy's great. You know, it's weird for me to say because I'm usually like, if I see ultra hyper realism drawn in a comic, I fucking hate it. Like the new Doctor Strange, fucking 3D model looking comics. Not Doctor Strange, Adam Strange. But no, these are good. These are painted. The realism works. It's still cartoony enough, like just enough so that it doesn't look hyper realistic. Well, this guy's great. I gotta check his art more. Damn, his stuff is iconic. Yeah, I totally recognize that. Now, I'm pretty sure you've seen my hot takes in the chat, but I both love and well, I don't know about love. I kind of like Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man run, but it really like what I hate about it kind of outweighs what I like about it because he keeps putting Peter in these fucking ballerina poses. Um, a lot of his interviews, he's always going on about spaghetti webbing, how hard and arduous it was to draw. But seriously, when I'm actually looking at the art, it's not even. I mean, yeah, you can draw a few scribbles on a fucking string. Crimea River, dude. I mean, I literally do that like all the time. Now, yeah, he is on a deadline, but I've kind of rushed myself too. So no, I think Todd was like just complaining. But I think he's a genius of a businessman in terms of like the comic. I think he's like the probably the most successful comic professional in the industry. Now, my first comic was all right, Dark Horse. Hmm. Well, Dan Fraga, definitely Dan Fraga more than John Malin. By the way, about John Malin, really, I think it was the last time Oz had Pan on, and he commented how Malin looked like a fucking. He looks kind of. When you look at it, he's like really white. He's like pale everywhere. I mean, what's going on there? Is that age? Because yeah, I know Ethan's like hair is going white too, but yeah, yeah, Dan Fraga definitely. I'm a Dan Fraga guy. Hey, at least he didn't start his career copying Rob Liefeld. I do have to admit, John Malin's Rob Liefeld art looks really good. Like, not only is it accurate, but it like really improves upon the style. Although I do kind of like Rob Liefeld's art style when it's a because I understand what he's going for. I mean, there are some other comic artists that like try to break the rules, and it looks way worse, like a dislocated knee. And yeah, I think Malin's art definitely. I mean, yeah, there's an obvious reason why it's one of the highlights of indie comics. Yeah. So my first comic book was isn't Shane Davis doing that fucking furry cats in space book? Did everyone in the chat start? I mean, everyone in the chat start calling him a furry because of that? What was it Starlight Cats? I mean, Ethan's doing a kids book now too now too, right? And Mitch did this one kids book where this little girl was dreaming herself as a Viking, but she was actually in a coma. Yeah, I don't know, man. Starlight Cats has good art, but it really doesn't look like something I'd be interested in. I'll be honest. Ever since I started doing watercolors, I was really tempted to message Ethan to have him get me on that Cyberfraud Kids book, but Obviously, that never went through. I don't think I'm a good enough of a watercolor painter anyway. Wilson CG has a pretty awkward book. Hmm. Jesus Christ. Okay, my first comic book. And, yes, soy. Well, I mean, it can't be more soy than Donald DeLay's book, right? Whereas a fucking wife's boyfriend almost rubs a spunk on his face. Think that's how it went? I mean, that's pretty damn soy. Man, I remember way back then, like, what on like live streams that Ethan had where Donald DeLay would go on. Donald DeLay has some nasty bags, like some nasty dark circles. Like, does that fucking dude ever sleep? Here I'm thinking that Liam really should stop living like a Japanese person's schedule. He should stop staying up for 48 hours and sleeping for 5. That's stupid. I love you, Liam, but that's retarded to do. I mean, it's so obvious why, like, suddenly, like, 1 minute it's all right, and then all of a sudden he starts having a mental breakdown before all of us and going nuclear. I mean, if you're if you're willing to like fucking destroy your health just to try to put a fucking book out, it's not worth it. It'll never be worth it. You know what? I tried to draw a comic page. I tried to do it several times. I tried to fucking do a page, and I'm literally falling asleep in my chair, nearly falling into the fucking stand. And then what happens? I somehow maybe finish the art, and then it looks like garbage. It's not worth it. That's why I'm like so highly critical of Japan because their work ethic is horrendous. Well, that and the rampant pedophilia in their cartoons. Now, I will say that a lot of the stuff that Liam deals with is serious, but you kind of have to move past. You kind of have to like put yourself above it and not let yourself sink to that same level. Again, I think not like not slowly killing yourself. Yeah, not slowly killing yourself and rotting your brain and throwing your like what frontal cortex down the gutter isn't gonna. It's not gonna do you any good. Yeah, that part where like some random some random account pretending to be Nasser came on, and then Liam like got so fucking angry and took the bait. That was so fucking scary. Like seriously. Although I will admit his rant, his rant against sketch therapy, even though it was kind of the same, it was much more enjoyable. And man, it's so weird. You're seeing. I mean, I'm so used to like the angry video game nerd, James Rolfe. I'm so used to like YouTubers just being that angry, but it's all an act. Like the only like hmm, yeah. Remember how Liddy Lil had to stop him? She had to end the stream and they had to talk in private. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. I remember being back to that fucking stream that he had for like 10 minutes. Like he started it was like literally like a 30-minute stream. He started out kind of like really fucking bummed out. And then he was like this close to like breaking down it into tears, like by the end, and he had to like cut it off abruptly. Man, that one kind of broke me, man. Like, geez, good thing it wasn't on camera. That would have, yeah. And then he like redid another stream, and it was like way more normal. I literally thought he was gonna commit suicide right there. Like, really. But I mean, I hate Nasser's guts too, and we never even like. Besides the latest Oz stream, we've never spoken to each other, like at all. And obviously, we don't know each other at all. But all I can say is I like. Hmm. I guess just like trying to move past it. But I mean, that's pretty much what everyone's been telling them, right? He seems happier now. So there's that. I mean, we're not gonna like. He talks about like he doesn't want to seem fake for the sake of entertainment. But I mean, like, we really wouldn't care. We know he's like legitimate and all that. He's not some liar. So if he wants to bump up his caricature of himself a little bit, we won't mind. One thing I think he should do if one thing I think he should do if he wants to like improve his content a bit would be like because he knows a lot of insider information and like corrupt shit about the animation industry. And if he started doing that stuff, damn, it would probably blow up. But that like the unfortunate thing is that he doesn't. He doesn't really capitalize on that information. And it's like, come on, everyone. Imagine if the. I mean, he already said so in a stream, and it wasn't private. In like one of the few streams I've seen with both Berserk Guts and Risey with him on the panel, and he was showing everyone like how the dude who made Adventure Time like shit in his own wastebasket at the office, and then one of his girlfriends was he got Cartoon Network to give his one of his girlfriends, one of his butt buddies, her own fucking show, which was Steven Universe. And it's like that would be mind blowing. Yeah, honestly, I think you should do that now. I mean, it's kind of like the Ethan method. Ethan like pointed out and criticized things that were happening and a lot of corruption because he also had insider knowledge on an industry, and then started going up and up and up, and then yeah, I mean he already has a shitload of guests, so you know. Oh man, yeah, I did too. The um now Berserk before Berserk Gut started growing on me, I liked him, but then I don't know if you remember the stream where he and David Bowser were on, and I think Orga 777, and I think it was the days where like Twitless was still with them. I think he was also in that panel. He was on the All Show, you know. And I was playing Skyrim one time because I was listening to the stream and playing. And then I started hearing Berserk Guts wishing that Dave Bowser and Orga 77, you know, and Dave and Twitless would die in a house fire, and that pissed me off, man. Like I can't believe this guy is wishing death on some total stranger, like literally live on panel. This guy's a fucking chode. That's what I thought at the time. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was because of he and Risey that started like doing their homoerotic chemistry with each other. Then that started. That's when Berserk got started like growing on me. I do find I think it was Mr. Wonderful's description of Berserk Guts really funny. He describes him as a cantaloupe wrapped up in a ski mask. Oh man. But yeah. Now, wishing that Britain would get nuked, it still kind of did disturb me, but it was a little bit funnier at least. But yeah. Yeah, everyone was getting angry at him when he started wishing death on them on that stream. Let me see. Bro, and Dino and Odie have some horrible music taste. They listen to like fucking literal food blender Skrillex dubstep. What kind of why do they have such horrible fucking musical tastes? Now, I'm a big music guy, so in electronic music, my favorite thing is French techno, you know, Euro techno, and yeah. But I mean, at least it's not like an assault on your ears. So I'm gonna wait for the I to appear, for the number one to appear, because I do want to ask you a question. Because it is currently at 0 right now. Although I think I already know the answer to it. You know, I'll just go on my own chat and like ask you directly. All right. There you go. Speaking of crying. My neck fucking hurts. I give myself a break from talking before my voice starts going out. I mean, I've never talked so much that my voice, like I lost my voice, but you know. Yeah, just wait for your response. Yeah, I kind of did that to El Hombre in the last stream. I kind of interrupted him so that I would yap my mouth away. Yeah, she's charming, but I just mute her when she starts talking because I can't take the anime speak, the furry speak. Honestly, I live in California, okay, so I've been around a lot of like weeaboos who talk exactly like that, and I find it so damn cringy. And she talks the same way. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if she's a Californian weeaboo. Is she even really Asian? I don't even really think so. Not that I would care what to do. Now, I did meet a Asian girl one time. Like, actually did talk to her quite a bit. And yeah, she sounds nothing like that. Oh man, I remember in like this public speaking class I had, public speech. This one girl from China would like not want to. She tried to talk, but she was just so violently stage fright that I can kind of see that because you ever seen like in a story where you got this seasoned veteran and he has a kid and he's trying to keep the kid away from violence as much as possible. I think it's kind of like with Liam. He doesn't want to expose her to Ranfamous or any of those crazy yappies out there. He'll. Oh yeah, he did bring Rising on with her. All right. He was 4 minutes behind. Yeah, I always gotta check that red dot to see if I'm behind or not. Honestly, the chat very obviously simps for her. Like, very obviously. Speaking of 4 minutes behind, remember that one stream where Robert Romano at Oz had 8 people, I think, on the show, and somehow Robert Romano couldn't hear the top half, but he could hear the bottom half of the panel, and then so he was like talking to himself, thinking Oz wasn't there, even though we could all hear Oz. Oh my god! And then fucking Berserk Guts came on, and I think this is like when Berserk Guts first made that train analogy, and since Robert Romano was like Jewish himself. So yeah, when Berserk Guts made that train analogy at first, and I think it was because Robert Romano was Jewish. He kind of it, it wasn't really passive aggressive, but he did passively yell at Berserk about that train analogy, and then like Berserk was laughing, but you could like clearly see the sweat in his eyes. And then fucking Dark Gift started playing background music while the argument was going on. Fucking Rising was losing his mind. Holy shit. That was one of the best fucking streams I've ever seen in my life. Oh, that's what he did? And then he made the fucking. And then, oh my god. And then, like, after that, every time Berserk would start going, like, he would start stepping out of line, people would call for Robert Romano to put him back in his place. But then, yeah, that kind of stopped because Robert Romano stopped appearing altogether. It's like that's kind of one reason why I kind of try to hold my some of my comments back because I'm afraid I might get yelled at on stream, like very passively yelled at. Man, here's the thing I keep saying about Twitless. It's like I could hear in his mic that he's laughing at the fucking chat. Like like he seemed like he really got a sense of humor because I could hear him laughing as the chat was going, and I knew he was laughing because I was laughing too, and they were all making fun of him. So I don't get it. He was laughing his ass off at the chat making fun of him, and then he leaves because the chat was too brutal. Like that doesn't connect with me. Yeah. I don't live in Canada, but my sister's school is giving out fucking milk bags, and this milk tastes like fucking wood. Um, I don't remember, but I think there was one oh I don't know if it was the same stream, but Twizzlers was kind of no. whenever Berserk would say something like really horrendous towards Twitless, he'd just like laugh it off, or like play along. So I would always make the joke that Twitless like knew he was a superior to Berserk. Now, pretty interesting how Oz also thought that Twitless was like some infiltrator. Remember Berserk calling Orga an infiltrator and Spirit Scar an infiltrator? Like in the chat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember, dude. Uh, you're saying like how you were selling shit in the black market at like yeah, like fucking dead baby body parts, and then Orca got angry at you. Bro, I had to admit, for the time, you know, the way you like argued, like it really seemed legitimate. So I could see why Orga started getting really angry with you. That was so weird. I kind of wanted to break it up, but it was too entertaining to break it up. Sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was fucking hilarious. And then the like fucking I don't know when the next stream right after the next stream that happened after that, I thought it was gonna get really awkward because you directly like greeted Orga, and I thought he was gonna like start up that argument a bit. I mean, start up that argument again. Do you think Orga is like pretty young? He sounds really young. Like I'm 22. He sounds 18. I don't know. I mean, he could drive. He said it so himself. So also, yeah, I'm still gonna criticize Orga for having King Ghidorah in his profile pic and still calling it Orga. Speaking of old profile pics, I actually still have my old profile pic, which is like a sketch of that character, of this character. It's still up there on my wall, actually. Nah, it's gonna be too much trouble if I go get up and show you everything. So yeah, I can still rescan it and change it right back. But I like this. I like my profile pics to be in color and in ink now. Um, One of the glorious streams come and think of. Remember that? Remember in that like one of Oz's like when the drama was at its height with War Campaign, and Oz like kind of no Liam for a little bit vowed that he would never stream again. So Oz started actually committing to his own stream, and he had like a billion people on. I remember this like one hillbilly dude came on and he was like thinking that what's that one guy? Let me think. He's doing a comic now with that fucking YouTube food eater. He's always talking about like corny stuff when he goes on. Forgot his damn name. Antonio something. Antonio Bryce. Antonio Bryce. He was that hillbilly came on and like he was accusing Antonio Bryce of becoming anti-CG because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but Antonio was getting all like fucking sassy because he was packaging so many fucking comics. And and then Antonio Rice came in and like he said, "No, I'm not anti-CG." You know what? I don't know. I'm kind of in agreement with him. Agreeing with him. Like being that angry, being like really upset and sassy like that on stream. I mean, come on, bro. It's not really a professional behavior. Now, I actually wondered why. I asked Orga why he like stopped appearing more often. He says that it's because Oz and Liam stream at such random schedules. He's always asleep when it happens. But he's probably just making excuses. Now, bro, when Zombie Nomicon came in for the first, well, I mean, the only time really. Yeah, when Zombie Nomicon came, I was kind of expecting more resistance from Ryzie and Berserk, but they didn't really give him that. I'm like, come on, guys, could have done a little better. All Orga did was like, it was just too much for him. He couldn't even like really respond. He just got so angry. He's like, just left the panel. You know, what the hell? That music, that fucking weird techno music that Oz uses, Oz used in his like sketch therapy episodes, his edits. Like, what the hell is that? It goes like. Remember how like Jack Stafford's like, shame on you, Emmett. Speaking of which, fucking Lord Fernatra, he hasn't even read my message. I'm just gonna delete it. You know, Rob Arnold was like the first person in CG to follow me, like back. I'm thinking, real cool guy. And then you're an embarrassment to Australia. It's like, wow, dude. I didn't block him or anything, but just checking. You're not behind in the stream, right? I'm just saying because the responses seem kind of late. But El Hombre would say, "Oh, I was 15 minutes behind in the stream." And he would comment things like people already moved on from like long ago. Where the hell? All right. Well, I think Rob's just fucking jealous of Liam because he also has dogs. Yet his dogs don't eat his fucking sign up lists. As I said before, or I said this privately, every every Rob Arnold tweet I get notified of, it's always my dogs have eaten my sign up sheet. Please sign up again. And Rob's a bit of a parrot himself. He's kind of like Adam Post, where he's just a parrot. So that's another reason why he has beef. Um, oh man, one time I tried to watch Mandy Summers videos because I thought it'd be really fun, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Like what? I couldn't take the yelling and the accent. It just got too much. I couldn't do it. Well, I don't know how his dogs keep eating his goddamn mud. Why does he have it all physical? Maybe like he looks up so much fucking porn on his like laptop that it's all filled with viruses. So his sign up sheets keep getting like this close to being corrupted. I'm just making like stupid ass accusations right now, like totally unfounded. But I don't know. Maybe he keeps deleting them on a drunken rampage. I don't know why he keeps doing that. I don't know. I mean, I think if she maybe adopted the style of that Umbrella guy and would talk a little more mellow instead of yelling everything, that would have solved the problem. God damn it! I'm supposed to be fucking drawing. I can't. Come on. All right. Well, because it's 8 panels, I'm slacking off or jacking off. Um. God damn it! I wish Oz would like upload all his sketch therapy like stream grabs, so I can listen to sketch fucking like fucking start screaming or I fucking suffocate from laughter in my chair. I just need to do that, man. Just give us the full sketch therapy experience without any editing. Malin Sims for her? Seriously? No, doesn't what was that one guy? Uh Peter Gilmore. Isn't he like the simp? Yeah, I described Peter Gilmore as her fucking boy toy. Did a cover for her book. Hmm. Well, I guess he seems to like maybe make it more marketable. I don't know. I think she has like a really deep innocence about her, even if she blocked Oz. I wonder why she blocked Oz, and fucking Sheila Allen has never revealed why. Like she implied something that, yeah, yeah. Seriously, like something about something Oz did pissed Mandy off enough to block him, or Peter Gilmore just straight up told her himself to block Oz. Isn't it? I don't know. Well, I don't know. What about Sheila? I mean, well, I don't know if she really counts as a woman. Maybe she's just a really attractive boy. Unless she's actually she really is an alien, and that species doesn't have a female. I don't know, man. Sheila Allen has like I like Sheila Allen and all that, but like I gotta say she's got to lay off on the filters. Like she literally looks like a skin suit or like an artificial human being with all those filters that she puts on herself. I'm not sure how real it is. After all, I did see a fucking video of someone photoshopping a pizza into a woman in a bikini. So I don't know what to believe anymore. Peter and Oz, I have no idea. I didn't even know they talked to each other. Peter is like Peter Gilmore is such a weird outside entity, and I know like nothing about him other than like some slight rumors, and that's it. I think. Mm, well, what about Piper? Piper is much easier to listen to, but she's kind of you know she's a little old. Nothing against her, but isn't there a Romanian chick in CG now? She's pretty hot. Does Liddy Lil not like? Oh wait, does Liddy Lil even identify as CG? Because Odysseus doesn't. Odysseus says he's not CG, so I don't know if Lidl is. Does Shien says if I go to fucking Las Vegas, I'm not doxing him. That's literally he literally shows that he's in like a lake in Las Vegas on his fucking video. That's on his channel that you can easily find. So yeah, they must go fucking to the fucking Pachanga Resort. I don't know where that is. I don't know if that's in Las Vegas or not. Is it Testify like a stalker or was that sketch therapy? Like which one of them stalked women and creeps them all out? I think that was therapy. But I actually checked out Testify's channel where he has streams. All the people on there are mind-numbingly annoying, especially because of their voices. And who's that guy? Pepsi Maximus. Holy shit. You owe Oz Little Caesars, dude. You gotta pay up. Actually, my suggestion is you order I thought everyone missed it. I kept getting ignored, and I kept trying to tell Jack specifically to like fucking join me. No, I don't like shilling too much because after how I saw Nerdrotic respond to Mike trying to shill his own stuff, and then he fucking yelled at him. That's when I was like, nah, I don't want to start doing this on other people's streams. But well, look what I did. Well, I mean, Oz did stream that one time. He claims that you only said that he only had to stream that one time, and then he would get the pizza. Now, my suggestion is find a pizza place that sells anchovies and get the smallest fucking order of pizza you could get with anchovy toppings and like fucking 3 cheeses. Send that shit to Oz. Or better yet, no, that would cost a lot of money. Never mind. I mean, I would totally do something like that. Get Oz a fucking mini pizza with anchovies on it. Or better yet, even find a kids board game that has a pizza theme. Buy that and send that shit to Oz in the mail. Like he would get super fucking gypped. He's getting an emoji. Oz doesn't like abstract stuff. I'm trying to fucking read it, but it's super fucking low. And there's no way to bump it up without someone commenting. Him took mod powers away for shilling raw and oh, here we go. Liam took mod powers away for shilling Rob Arnold's stream. I don't. All right, guys. I'm gonna need you guys to calm down and try not to crucify me for this, but it's not my favorite by any means. But I do kind of like pineapple pizza, Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, you know what? That stream's gonna be the only one where I shill, and that's it. I felt pretty dirty doing that. I'll just I don't know what I do, but no, wait a minute. I wasn't really shilling because that Amit brought up the question first. Amit asked me, I answered him, and then El Hombre answered him, and then I particularly tried to like center it between me, El Hombre, and Amit. But you know, obviously, other people are gonna see it. Jack directly asked for someone else to stream, and so I was there. Too bad he missed it, I guess, or he doesn't actually want to watch me stream. But still. So it was totally not shilling. If anything, Amma was the one shilling me. Um. So yeah. So back to like fucking Testify streams. Like everyone on Testify's. Yeah, I agree when they're finishing still. But yeah, Rob Arnold called Liam an embarrassment, or let me see the word. Maybe I'll recognize it when I see it. Synonyms of embarrassment. Let me see. What did you call him? A what if? Uh, Calamity to Australia. Um, well, he called them a something to Australia because yeah. I mean, beyond what Rob Arnold said about Liam being an embarrassment to Australia, that's as far as I know. That and supposedly he's like Adam Post and just acts like a fucking parrot that repeats everything Ethan says without questioning it. And that's like what Liam accuses him of. So there's that too. Yo, this milk tastes like I don't know, man. Now, Ombre is definitely the fucking. He's the sex bomb of CG. Like you already have a sexy person, but then he plays along with the flirts and he like really get into it. I mean, it's a fucking dream come true. So yeah, Ombre is the sexiest girl in CG. Oh wait, he said he's not CG. I think he said that in a chat one time. And I remember that. Still, imagine if Liam was an Irishman. An Irish angry Liam would be. Well, I don't know what. I think YouTube would like shut down for a few months because his rage like fucking short circuited the power somehow to the platform. Yeah, I know that's not how it works, but doing this, it just hit me. Imagine if Bob Ross was still alive, or hell, he was as young back then as he was as young now as he was back then, and he wasn't using poisonous, fucking toxic paint thinner or oil paints. Imagine if he'd probably be doing live streams of art, and he would be like great at it because he could actually talk and draw at the same time, or paint or whatever. Well, um, let me see. The thing I'm noticing now that I'm getting more comfortable with streaming is that I'm noticing that I'm starting to cut people off and talk over them too much. And so I'm trying to control that on the Oz show. A lot of the reason why I don't talk is because I think I have a joke, but then I start thinking that it's not going to land very well, so I just keep quiet and keep going. And also, I don't want like fucking testify to start talking to me. I mean, I wouldn't mind ranting against Nasser, but I don't know. Testify seems kind of like dangerous territory. And if Liam wasn't so like, because Liam has like he calls it the lifeboat, which I'm assuming is all the people he like trusts 100%. Um, so yeah, a lifeboat. People who like have unlimited access to his panel. And yeah, I understand why he's picky, but you'd probably hear me a lot more if Liam was a little more generous with the panel link. Not that I mind about it. I don't mind it. I mean, I kind of did blow my chances the first time I went on Liam's stream live, and I was completely silent. I was planning to talk, but I didn't want Liddy Lull to be disillusioned too harshly and make her think that I'm not I really a blonde woman, a sexy blonde woman. Who do think Micah? You might want to. Ah, Risey, motherfucker. The link's in the. You want the link? Let me see. What do think Micah? What does that mean? I mean, elaborate. What does that thing, Amarena, mean? You might want to rephrase that. I don't get it. What do think Micah? What do I think of Micah? Is that what you're saying? A show is hard with more than four people. Oh, but it's hard with four people, but with fucking eight, it's Armageddon. I still think Testify deserves the crown of worst guy in the Oz show because at least again, as I said earlier, well read at least has a sense of humor and he could play along with a joke. Like when Berserk made him fucking sing along. And that was really funny. Let me see. Yeah. Now Pepsi is actually my favorite fucking cola flavor of soda. Because I think Coke kind of tastes watered down now. And I think that one thing when I draw like women, I try to keep the chin pretty small and not make the jawline too large, or else it looks manly. And that's one thing I always keep in mind of. But yeah, anyways, what else can I talk about? I hope I'm not talking too loud. My family like fucking. You know, I'm surprised Oz never really asked me about my wife, considering I have a woman in my profile pic. Like, that blonde fucking Skyrim character. He never asked me, is that a portrait of your girlfriend or your wife? Like, I was kind of hoping he would ask me that. I know you didn't ask me, Amit, but I don't really have a favorite. I kind of like them all equally. Like, there's really a dynamic that somehow Oz found. However, when Oz brings fucking no, Mike S. Miller, and then Mike S. Miller starts like fucking gushing about his fucking senpai. That's when it gets like so. I like seriously. It's like shut up, Miller. Nobody cares. I mean, if we do care, I mean, you sound way too much like a fucking hyperactive schoolgirl in love. I mean, come on, dude. It's a little weird. I mean, guys, I wanted to keep the joke that the chick in my profile pic was is my is a portrait of my girlfriend illustrated, but now I literally said like this came from a video game. So just keep the joke going that it's my girlfriend. I'm just gonna spread that line. Oz has many ghosts. Yeah, I agree. It's been a long time since I've drawn a freaking figure this large. I do want to say this thing about like this is a pretty personal thing. It's not that personal, but all my life I've been watching like fucking that guy with the glasses and Cinemassacre, and now I'm 20 and I'm actually interacting with someone that had connections with both of them. It's like I think there's like a something really symbolic about that because Liam like knows James Rolfe, and like that part blew my mind. I had no idea Liam was this famous. Speaking of James, I think James went through a sort of change after he made that nerd movie, and then it got panned really bad. Yeah, I think that kind of changed him. Hey, you know what? Fuck this page. I'll work on it after the stream's done. Let me put on some finished art instead. Come on, tell me I have something to show. Um, Here's an unfinished comic book page of another project set in the future. All right. All right, Risey. Amit. All right, Amit has demanded for Risey to come on. So I'm going to send him the link. If I have to turn the camera off real fast. All right. And Right, you didn't. I thought you already were drunk. You drunk again? All right, you got the link, bro. Back to the stream. Change. There's a song with chains in it, but I can't think of it right now. Fun fact. I was probably awake for 24 hours straight. Actually, I messaged for Nachos to see if he wanted to come onto my stream, but he has yet to read it. I don't think he wants to come on. Oh, you're on camera, bro? All right. Give me 1 second. I'm not going to appear on camera quite yet. Until I have a... Oh, okay. Because you're not.
No, I was just taking the camera off because that will drain my battery like 20 times way more, and I haven't had it charged.
Yeah. Well, again, I got my fucking phone already charged up, so... I mean, charging at the same time. So I'm alright. Again, I'm surprised my fucking voice isn't gone by now. Alright, now I can get my fucking back a break. You haven't disappeared, right?
No.
Alright, okay.
I was just looking at Emmett's message, and I was going to say, howdy, Emmett.
So yeah, I wasn't even gonna stream again, but you can thank Emmett for basically asking for it. Of course, Oz is with John Malin. I'm surprised they don't have any like. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I thought they would. I thought Malin would have kind of like blocked Oz by now.
Why's that?
Well, I mean, Oz kind of like didn't offer an opinion on that whole drama. And
Yeah,
I thought, well, maybe not out of hatred, but
I don't know, but I think John Malin might get that. Like Oz is like he's like little passive aggressive. Like I'm passive aggressive. I've been told that 1,000 times.
What the hell? Are you sure about that?
I don't know. Like I don't know. Oz is a weird. He's a weird cat.
Yeah.
Like, that's my. Yeah, I've got nothing really against him anymore. I mean, I know he doesn't really think much of me, but like I look at him, I'm like, all right, you're not the same person that I thought you were when I originally encountered you. You know, like a Pokemon. It's like you throw a Pokeball at it, you can't catch it.
Throw a glass ball at it.
No, and that's what I said. I'm like, that's what I want. I will have a beer with him one day.
You know, he said in a stream that you both live 15 minutes away from each other, so he lives in fear every day.
He shouldn't. Why would he be? No. I wouldn't harm him now. I'm like, you're okay now. I like you.
I mean, he's already pretty antisocial. No, I don't know. No. That's totally wrong. Because he goes out in public like all the time.
Yeah, I'm antisocial, man. I'm antisocial as motherfucker. I hate people. Waste my fucking time, space. But I would buy Oz a beer.
What if he doesn't? Does he even take beer? What if he's only a? What if he only does weed?
Buy him a glass of milk. I don't know.
They still serve that at bars.
Pepsi, Coca-Cola. I mean,
I thought that was only in cartoons.
I don't know. I don't know how it would work. I mean, I'm going to be drinking a beer. Nonetheless, I'm not going to hit him with it.
Hey, do you put mayonnaise in your beer? I feel like I asked you this question already.
Put what?
Mayonnaise in your beer.
Ew, yuck. Ew. What the fuck? Who the
I've seen that.
Do something like that?
I've seen that quite a few times.
No. Ew. No. All right. No. Ew.
You know what?
I feel the same way when
God King Emperor of the world, people that do that to beer, they get shot. Nah, yeah, that's done. Ugh,
I mean, I would absolutely advocate for you to become God King Emperor of the world.
Don't do that.
Well, I mean, you already declared it.
The rules. They're bad. Man.
I feel the same way when people put sour cream on a hot dog or mayonnaise on a hot dog.
Why would you put mayonnaise on a hot dog? Please don't tell me these things. I like eating hot dogs. And now all I'm going to think of is, why? What? No, I can handle this. Fuck you, dude. I say that with love.
Okay, you hear me? Fucking internet. I'm gonna... Actually, no, I can't. I will.
I'm not hear you. You're saying you're doing something. If you're fucking launching the Death Star, I would like to know about it beforehand.
Yeah. Hey, Ahmed, do you enjoy any other like fruits or vegetables on your hot dog, like bell pepper and onion?
Honestly, I love onions the most. Onions you can do a lot with. You throw a bit of seasoning in and a bit of onion. You can just eat that as a bit of dish. Tomato sauce. That's nice. I like that.
I've tried. You know how like if you you cover your nose as you bite into a raw onion.
Who the
bite into an onion,
bites into a raw onion?
I don't know, vegans. Supposedly it tastes like an apple.
That is fucking stupid. No, you cook it on the fucking stove. No, what kind of a... Oh my god! Do they really do that?
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people do that.
Oh my lord! All right.
Now
we've literally fallen. All right.
Oh, come on, man. Why so picky? Now, I read in a book, in a science book, that if you cover your nose and bite into a raw onion, it tastes like an apple. So, I tried it out and I wanted to throw up because my mind couldn't handle that. This onion tasted like apple. Like, hope I didn't lose you again because of my internet.
No, I can still hear you.
Right.
I'm just trying
what's
to
the most
this bullshit.
What's the most disgusting food you've ever eaten?
I don't. The worst is
the worst,
when
yeah.
I had to meet one of my ex's fucking dads, and we all had to go out on a dinner date, and I had to eat Vietnamese food. And it's nothing against the Vietnamese food or the people, but the food was actually no. I have a strong thing against the food. The food fucking was disgusting. I didn't like it one bit.
I had a Vietnamese wrap one time, and it was almost good, but it was it had sweet stuff in it, and yeah. Now, what I'd say is the worst thing for me is like cheap curry.
There was like, I hate curry. Do not even get me started on fucking curry. I fucking literally, I hate curry. Oh my god, it's just, I want to vomit. It smells exactly the same as when people shit it out into the toilet. Emmett says, "What about Chinese food?" A lot of Chinese food I really love.
Yeah, like
Really
Panda
love.
Express. Actually, I've been to a restaurant that had orange chicken, and it actually tasted like oranges. So, yeah, there we go. What
I
kind of
just
people
love
do I?
Chinese beef with black bean, their fried rice, their pork. Like they do a lot of things right that I like. Their omelets are really nice too. Um, not like a shit ton, but those are the things that I stick to, and those are the ones that I like, and that's what I eat. And I fucking God, now I want Chinese food.
Oh damn! I made one fried rice one time. I added too much lemon, and kind of ruined it. I didn't want to eat
Never
anymore.
fried rice. I beat
All
shit
right.
at it.
What kind of people do I know? I like. Well, I mean, for the first 2 years of, or like no, the second 2 years of college. 1 year of college, I fucking took the bus. So I built a lot of relationships with bus drivers. They're pretty good people. Like they're really good. I mean, I feel really bad when I can't pay them because they just let you on anyway. Yeah. Spring rolls. As long as they're not the vegetarian one, I can take the vegetarian one, but there's just feels like there's not enough in it.
Tell you the truth, I don't mind either one of those. Like, because when I'm like fucking, if I'm like drunk and I'm eating a spring roll, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Fuck, I'm like, I just eat the fuck out of it. I'm like fucking Bugs Bunny, like with a fucking carrot stick. Now this is mine. And it's all gone. You don't get any.
Um. Also, like, to answer his question a little more, I find myself making like friends with a lot of people that are significantly older than me, more than people around my age. So yeah, I'm not some cougar sniffer. Are you a cougar sniffer, Risey?
I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 22, but like
Oh,
cougars are
Jesus.
usually like in their
Jesus
40s.
Christ, what you are? Yeah, you're definitely way older than me. I'm like,
Motherfucker, you're 32. Remember?
yeah, fucking 10 years older than you, bro.
Do you jack off to Italian food, Risey?
What? No. Ew, that'd be weird.
Man, I don't know how Italians can like eat that. Like, it's really brutal on your stomach and in the bathroom. No, I like Italian food. Risey, did you know that Italian food was invented in the U.S.?
It's very likely.
It's because people in Italy, well, Italy wasn't really even established. It was barely established by the time people from Italy started like migrating here.
What, like, honestly, I think it was established. It was just because of the fucking prior wars or some shit, if I'm not mistaken. And,
Yeah.
they they had to fucking flee to another state. So they took their recipes and whatnot to America.
But there's one
Now,
thing
the
about
only
Italian.
reason they became established in America for reason is
All right.
because it was done there. It was also done in their home countries because that's why they always say, like, this is an ancestor's fucking recipe, blah blah blah, blah blah blah,
Well,
all that shit.
well, you
You
see,
know?
Risey, there's one big difference between well, Italian food that was made before Italy was created, and Italian food now. Italian food has meat. Sicilian food doesn't. What do you think of that?
See, I don't know what the fucking difference of that is. To
One's
tell you the
vegan
truth.
and one isn't. That's like the big difference.
Well, I can tell you, I'm probably not going to worry about the vegan people because they'll probably die from fucking weird diseases because they just don't have the right nutritions in their bloodstream. So, I don't know. I mean, the
One thing
choice
I-
is there. It's not mine. I mean, I don't care. I mean, you know what? You can go eat all the little weeds you want out of your fucking planets. That's your choice. Is that up to me? Fuck no. No, that's up to you, sweetie. So go and do it. And see how far you fucking get along in life. But don't come to me when you're fucking dead and you're haunting me. And I'm like, I'm laying in bed and I'm like having a fucking nightmare dream. And I'm like looking at you and I'm like, hey, no, you don't deserve to be here. I didn't do anything wrong against you. You died because you didn't eat enough fucking meat. So suck a dick and get the fuck out of here. Maybe
agree.
you don't have to suck a dick. I maybe went overboard.
Suck a
on that
dick
statement.
isn't vegan. That's meat.
Yeah, well, I was just being an asshole, but nonetheless.
Anyways, I highlighted Emmett's response here because you got to be a lot more specific than that. There's like a million different pastas from Italy.
I
Sicilian.
was as clear as I could be.
Emmett, you're so weird.
Yeah.
Like you're the only one that
Picture. No, yuck. I will
you use all these
never,
emojis and it looks like some
ever
boomer.
tolerate pineapple pizza.
You seriously type like a. You seriously do type like a fucking guy who like asking for Bob's and Vegana with fucking emojis. Using those fucking. Now, Risey, I gotta tell you something. Right?
Is it about your mum falling in love with me?
Almost. I like Hawaiian pizza.
Oh, you damn fucking filthy motherfucker.
I'm dead serious.
I bet you are. Ew.
I mean, I like the contrast of the pineapple against the tomato sauce.
Oh, don't say that. Is it?
Oh shit. Don't vomit on stream, Risey.
No, I will not.
I mean, the views might jump up by 1 billion, but still.
I want to jump through the fucking goddamn international interweb and grab you. And I'll be like, fucking Hurricanrana, motherfucker. Fucking take you down. And then you'll be like, why'd you do that? And I'll be like, ha ha. But you didn't see that coming. And then I'm going to like instantly teleport straight out, away, super fast. So I feel like you probably got a big, higher body weight count on me. And if you hit me, it would probably hurt. And so I'm just going to like teleport right out of there. And I'm like, bam, yeah. And it's like, you see that coming.
Well, Risey, I do see a lot of things coming, if you catch my drift.
Well, especially if I know you, I just told you everything that's going to happen. But also, maybe that was a misleading conduct of things that might not actually happen, per se. Did you think of that?
Well, I don't think very much so.
Fuck.
I disagree on it. Would you rather have pineapple pizza or a slice of pineapple with pepperoni on it? I didn't lose you,
Honestly,
right? Okay.
No, I'm still here. Honestly, I am going to drop out soon. On a
All right.
super real note.
Well, you gotta answer my question, bro. Pineapple pizza or a slice of pineapple with pepperoni on it?
Is suicide an option?
Well, I mean, both of them can kill you, so.
Well, if I have to eat either of those pineapples on a pizza. Also, can I pick those bits of pineapple off the pizza?
You're strapped to a chair, like Darth Vader was, and you're being fed by someone else.
I think I choose death.
Still, bro, both of them kill you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take my chances with death.
Say hi to Pepsi Maximus. He says hi. You gonna leave Pepsi Maximus hanging like that?
What?
Say hi to Pepsi Maximus. He says hi.
Howdy, Pepsi Maximus. Seriously, I'm really fucking very
Drunk?
fucking drunk
right
now. And I don't want to fuck up too much than I usually do. I don't know why I care anymore, but yeah, I need to start caring now.
Risey has entered that state where he's just murmuring to himself.
Fuck you.
No. Emmett Reyna says goodnight. Say goodnight back.
Emmett, you're my man. Word up.
Rest up for Oz, Risey.
Wolfpack members. Me and Emmett will be one day Wolfpack members. We're gonna have our own fucking clique. I'm gonna fucking take over the YouTube world. I know this. I've seen this. I dreamt it. It was one of those weird dreams.
Emmett, are you willing to establish a crack empire with Risey? Or are you afraid that Risey might use up his own supply?
Ew,
Well,
yeah.
you just said.
Fuck would do that. Ew.
So you said you were gonna take over YouTube with your crack empire. That you're gonna start with Emmett.
I didn't say crack him. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, that's interesting. Oh. I guess it'll be with YouTube. Oh shit, no way. I know what I meant by that. I shouldn't have said that. Dispel that, Order. No one ever heard that. That is a lie.
Wolfpack for life. Wolfpack for life, indeed.
Wolf pack.
What kind of wolf do you identify as, Rising?
Well, we're all gonna ride like great wolves. They're gonna be like fucking He-Man characters, pets, where they're just gonna turn into giant beasts when you just ride them. And
You
just
like
fucking
being
tear them
ridden
up.
on by shirtless, buff, blonde men?
I didn't say we were gonna be blonde. Ew.
All right,
Like,
a brunette.
but unless you're already blonde, now what would be the point of being blonde post that?
So,
That
you
makes
heard it here first, everyone. Risey's fantasy is to be ridden on, is to be a wolf that transforms into a monster and then gets ridden on by a buff,
I never said
half-naked
I
blonde
wanted to
man.
get rid of it. I said I was riding
You
that
said you want.
beast.
You said no, no, no. You said you wanted to be one of the pets from He-Man and then transform.
No.
I don't know.
You
I don't know the fucking
misreading
Wolfpack.
it.
I don't know what that is.
You know what? This is why you're not my publisher. This is why you're fired. You're
Well,
done.
I even have a fucking.
Good. Fucking fired, man. And I said
Well,
that
it's
with
not my. It's not my words, Rising. I'm just paraphrasing you.
you do whatever you want with whatever you want. It's very hateful.
Be careful, Rising. I might.
I'm joking.
I might draw a little tribute to you and Berserk in the spirit of He-Man.
What? Why would you do that?
Oh, I feel inspired by like you
You could
bravely
sure.
you
It'd be
bravely
cool.
expressing your fantasy to be ridden on by buff, half-naked blonde men.
I am not naked. Why would I
No, no,
be
no.
naked?
You wouldn't be naked. You'd be covered in fur.
Ew, yeah, no. I don't want to be naked.
Nah, you won't be. I mean, you'll be covered by armor as well. Armor and fur. They somehow grow that armor out of nowhere. Risey, do you know the wolf pack that Amit's talking about?
I don't know what Wolfpack you're talking about, and I'm lost completely. So I'm extremely drunk, and the daylight has just come up from the light of the fucking light of the day.
Risey, you're lying to me. They're saying that you know. I remember I was trying. When
I'm
when I
eating
was
this
more
big
worried about
fucking little bit of bacon that I had in my room. I've been saving this. You can
when, when I was more worried about like all-nighters, I would like try to do something. Then I'll say I'll go to sleep, and then I get distracted, and then I'd finally go into the bed, and then I notice that the fucking outside is light blue, and that's when I realize, oops, I can't sleep anymore because now it's 5 a.m. and it's bright out, and the day's about to start.
No,
That will piss
I
me
am
off.
gonna say. And the rest of the world can get fuck himself. That's not on me. That's on the other world.
Right, other world, watch out. Risey takes no responsibility.
Ah. Well, yeah, unless I become God King Emperor. When I do, watch out, sweeties. But I will not attack the civilians.
So when Berserk becomes your right hand man, would you make him wear more clothes or less clothes?
Like a dope. I want to make him wear like a Judge Dredd outfit. Like super duper cool. What up, motherfucker?
What I would go with what I would go with is a Judge Dredd outfit, except for I take off and everything except for the boots and the badge, and the badge would go where his crotch area is.
You were a fucking faggot.
You know, Risey, order Chinese food. It's chicken and shrimp, fried rice.
I'm not doing
Now,
it now. I don't have that money.
I don't know. Putting two different meats in fried rice is kind of. I mean, I don't know if that should be even attempted.
I don't even have any fucking money left for it. I already spent a lot. I got $8 left in my bank account. I'm gonna go spend that when I go out on Monday. I'm gonna get some fucking goddamn pineapple juice. Which will probably cost about $4, which will cost half of that.
You should mix it with some clamato.
You can fuck yourself. I'm gonna pack a pineapple juice and chippies, Doritos.
Man, Risey, one day I'm stage something that's gonna feed you bread, tomato sauce, and pineapples, and then that would prove that you like pineapple pizza.
I will not eat that pineapple pizza.
It would all be separate, so it'd basically be the same thing.
No, I'm not doing it. I will not accept that challenge. Never, ever. Not even if there's a fire. Like, it's the end of the world. And the only thing that we can do is to... Oh, actually... Alright, I'd only do that challenge if the only thing that we could do was to stop the world from ending would be me partaking in that challenge. I'd do it then, but only then.
Alright, when the world ends, we can all rely on you, Risey. I'll keep that in my logs.
No,
Now what?
no, because when the world ends, I'm going to be the guy that's on the other side of the end. That I'm like, I fucking told all you cocksuckers you were wrong.
What the fuck is special fried rice? I've never heard of special fried rice.
Fried rice is like, it's got like everything. It's got like a bit of prawns, it's got a bit of like beef, ham, egg. Like, it's got like pretty much everything in it. It's nice. It's the best part of fucking Chinese food.
It's meat medley with rice, basically, because it sounds like there's more meat than rice. Let me see. I didn't lose you, right? Something went silent.
No, you didn't lose me. I'm just thinking about how good fucking fried rice is. Like,
But
yeah,
you two in the chat gotta stop torturing Risey. He's getting very hungry for Chinese food.
Yeah, but it's good food.
Uh-huh. I heard like somewhere that in like more ancient times of China, people would eat like every single grain of rice because it was so hard to harvest. How do they do that with fucking chopsticks? Seriously. I mean, I can use chopsticks, but it's still hard.
Well, see, that's it. Like, you can pick at the things with the chopsticks easily if you know how to do it. Like, I don't know how to fucking do it. But I've seen people, like, you can pick one fucking bit of, like, rice and put it in your mouth and eat it. Right. I don't know. It's odd to me, but I'm like, I'm always impressed with it. I'm like, that's why I've always I've been more impressed with the Asian culture than I have always in my entire life Western, and I don't want to be like one of these fucking little faggot SJWs, but I really, really respect Asian people. Like,
Yeah. I mean, they made all your porn, right?
well, yeah, also my porn. Exactly, my porn too. My favorite porn. So also that.
Are you a ugly bastard enthusiast?
I don't think I'm ugly.
No. Are you into ugly bastard hentai?
Ugly bastard hentai. I don't think so. The fuck is that?
That no way you haven't heard of it.
What you mean, like the ones that are like the rape culture ones?
I mean, sometimes it does go that way, but the
Yeah.
point is
No,
that the main
I'm not
guy
a
is
big
really
fan
ugly
of
and
that.
fat.
I'm just always like, I don't know. I like the ones that are better. Like, no, it's hard to tell. I don't want to fucking talk about hentai live in there. Why is my Xbox turned on? Fuck you.
So, have you ever seen this picture of this anime figurette or anime statuette, and is covered with fucking years of dried up jizz?
Well, I've heard of people doing that, but I've never
But it's
seen
literally
that.
never been cleaned.
Sorry, I don't want to say it. I don't want to
I
say
know
it.
it's horrifying.
That, nah. I'm not looking. Suck a dick.
No, don't look it up. It's just like really fucking. It's traumatizing. Yeah. Catcha. Catcha indeed. Oh, catch you later. Okay, bye, Pepsi Maximus. Really nice having you here. Risey, say bye to Pepsi Maximus.
Rokutan, Pepsi, my friend, my lover, my friend that I spoke to for a couple hours now. We will always be friends. We had this moment together. Do not ever take that for granted, because we will never ever forget it. With you and me and us, I say, have a good night's sleep.
That was a very passionate poem, Risey.
How'd you like that? I thought that was pretty good.
I don't know if Amit's still here. He hasn't. I saw the number go down once, and so I'm just gonna assume that Amit has gone away. Oh damn! 1 minute more, and it'll be 3 hours.
We've been
Maybe we
streaming
should.
for 3 hours, like truly. I mean, holy
I mean, you only came on
fuck.
during like the last hour, but I've been streaming for 2. Oh,
Well,
what?
that's not entirely my fault, per se. It
Well, then
could be.
what does this mean? What does
Well,
kacha mean?
cha.
Yeah, just typed the kacha. I thought he meant catch you later.
I don't
Honestly, like
know.
Risey's gonna pass out, and once he's gone,
I'm seriously gonna pass that as soon as. Well, actually, not straight away. I'm gonna go fucking watch some fucking Fate Stay, and then pass out to that, and then that'll be that. I don't know what's after that. We'll have to find out on Razzie's next adventure tomorrow on November 15th,
Oh yeah. Holy shit.
2020.
All right, Liam. Looks like it's just Liam. All right, Risey. All right. It's been a 3-hour mark. You think we should end it now?
Honestly, yes, I feel like I need to fucking like pass out, dude. I'm very drunk.
All right. I'm gonna start the countdown. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Risey. All right.